He's unstable.
This just in. This is pretty stunning. About
What
5-10 minutes ago, it was reported that a judge in Pennsylvania said that Bill Cosby will stand trial on an accusation that he intoxicated and sexually assaulted a Temple University employee more than 12 years ago in Cosby's Pennsylvania home. The ruling in a Pennsylvania district court took place in a court just I think about an hour ago. Apparently, on Tuesday, that being today, two detectives who interviewed the accuser. It's a woman named Andrea Constand. She met the comedian while she was working at Temple University. She claims that in 2004, Cosby drugged her and, I don't know if raped her or molested her. And then, I guess subsequent to that, she gave a written statement to police in like 2005. Cosby then tried, according to her, invited her to his home to basically what sounds like to sort of imply that he could help her in a show business.
There's no business like show business. Wow.
And apparently the cops at that time conducted an interview with Cosby and Cosby's attorney in 2005.
Well, and I believe, and I actually have ethical questions about this.
Hold on. He's charged with 3 second-degree felony charges of aggravated indecent assault, which could carry up to 10 years of prison each. So he could get a maximum of 30 years.
Who's his attorney?
I don't know. But this came out of a civil suit, too. So this is this could be it for Bill Clinton.
Did you say that? On
Bill
purpose?
Oh, my
Cosby.
God. Bill Cosby.
God.
I was going to say, if you're making that transition, yeah, you could do that for yourself, man. I don't know what you're trying to do there. I just would like to lay down a marker and commit that I will never
Take
make what?
the body to the park.
Oh my God! Drag the body.
Well, I'm trying to do Bill Cosby doing
put the lady to sleep. No girl is beautiful as
drag
you should be, as
her
awake
to
as you
the
are.
park.
To the park. I want to commit that I am never going to make any jail and Jello jokes. Okay, and I hope that everybody else will follow my lead.
You know, frankly,
because those are going to be so lame.
Once there's a trial, like that's when I usually end following these things.
That's when we check out. But and this is actually a question I have for you because I thought it was
Jam.
They keep jamming the baggy pants down our throats. Why are you still talking? You should be sleepy. When we have the moral collapse in this country. But when the prosecutor several years ago said about this case that he essentially let it be publicly known that even though they didn't file charges, he found her credible.
Right.
And I think that the first thought is, okay, so why didn't you prosecute? And then the second thought is, that makes sense because Bill Cosby is almost definitely a serial, rapist in my view. And then third, though, I thought that that's an ethical breach. You have to decide. If you're not going to prosecute, you can't throw somebody out like that. Sort of independently of the case. I think that that's very questionable.
Yeah.
To say well, I'm not going to do the job, but this guy's probably guilty. That's very, very
that's
questionable.
That's not necessarily true. That's,
What isn't necessarily true?
He might have had to make a judgment call on whether or not he thought that they could actually win the case, which is what
Exactly.
they have to do.
Right.
But totally thought he was absolutely guilty.
Yeah,
But
well,
as a
he could think
prosecutor, you
that.
can't do that. You can't.
I mean, it's
that's
not
a-
very.
That is a totally
But it's
unfair to legal
unprofessional,
process.
but it's
Totally can. If you took someone,
ethically.
Well,
ethically,
ethically
it's
it's
wrong.
not.
Ethically,
Ethically,
it's
it's
totally
wrong.
wrong.
Because now
But morally-
that guy does not have the ability to disprove these accusations, right? Like the prosecutor denied him the ability to get out from under these accusations as well. I mean, I think that's what's problematic about it. But it's not. I don't think it's illegal, and I don't know that one
it's not
could be
illegal.
disbarred for something like that. I mean, grand juries are supposed to be private, and largely for that reason. But
I mean, if
I
you
don't-
took someone who was, obviously everybody knows that Bill Cosby's a villain, but if you said that it just as a principle, like, it's an extreme example that proves the rule. You can't do stuff like that.
all right,
as a
let me
prosecutor.
get to some of these IMs. Dolink drug war will be accelerated. Hello, you. I'm Sam Seder. Looking for smart progressive talk that is occasionally amusing? Well, subscribe to our YouTube feed. Subscribe to our podcast. Like us on Facebook. And just generally enjoy us.